Welcome back, everyone. Lots of movies are coming out this year, most of them franchise-related, but there are also a lot of original ones that not many people talk about. However, we decided that we were going to look at the franchise movies because, let's be real, Hollywood ain't really publicizing, getting that marketing out there for their original films, at least up here in northeastern Pennsylvania. So we decided that we are going to do a movie 2025 draft. Shout out to Matthew Bellany in the town for this idea. We are going to be doing 3 rounds. The first round, we're going to take a look at these sequels. We're only doing sequels to films that we have all seen. We will be doing round 1, which is which film we think is going to be the best. Round 2, which is going to be which film we think is the worst. And round 3, what we think is going to do the highest at the box office. So we'll call a coin flip. I'll get my trusty Google flip. Marshall, call it.
You know what? I went with tails last time and I got it. I got to go tails again, right?
It's heads. I go first. So, in this list, we have 16 movies. We got Minecraft movies, Lilo and Stitch remake, Karate Kid Legends, From the World of John Wick, Ballerina. That's the one I didn't know. How to Train Your Dragon, live action. Jurassic World Rebirth, Superman, Happy Gilmore 2, Tron Acres, Mortal Kombat 2, Utopia 2, FNAF 2, Avatar, Square. I feel like out of all these, there's only one right answer.
We got the lead. Now hold
James
it.
Gunn, the Guardians of the Galaxy guy.
I'm really excited
Taking
to
control.
kick off the brand new DC universe, and I hope they actually, intertwine a lot of what the cast is going to be for, like, this universe.
And Warner's is struggling so hard. I mean, Village Roadshow, the studio that worked with them that made The Matrix, is going bankrupt. So they really need DC to help them like build like a solid
Absolutely. I feel like the Batman movies and the miniseries of the Penguin are really what's carrying DC right now as far as the money aspect goes. You know, Lucas, a movie I am surprised we didn't talk about it. As far as what I think is going to be the best, I gotta go with this. I'm surprised it ain't even on the list. It's Shrek 5.
No, that's coming out next year.
Oh, that's coming out next year. Shit. All right.
Yeah, it's got a while. Yeah, only 25. We'll remember that next year. We'll remember that next year. But like,
what movie I would say would be the best? Damn, this is tough. You know what? I'll take this as my answer because I'm really excited for Carl Urban to take on his role in Mortal Kombat 2. I believe that he is going to absolutely kill it as Johnny Cage. Mortal Kombat, Johnny Cage is kind of a character, and I believe that Carl Urban will absolutely kill this role, so that's why I'm taking Mortal Kombat.
awesome. So are you going?
Oh, yeah, honestly, I would. And you wanna know what movie I think is worse?
I think I can already tell.
Oh, you think you can tell?
Because we mean worse critically. Yeah, we're thinking critically, not like box office.
Hot take, I'm taking the How to Train Your Dragon live action.
Really? Worse than Minecraft? It can't be worse than Minecraft.
Well, no, because here's my thing with it, alright? Whenever we get a live action remake of a movie, it's usually
But Lilo and Stitch
Finish
is on.
line in sight. Don't let up.
For instance, Lucas, we have Snow White, it isn't out yet. The Little Mermaid, absolutely. You had The Lion King, which was absolutely fun. It's honestly better than the live action fucking The Lion King.
Who's asking for it? Like, I heard, like Little Mermaid, yeah, they had to make it live action, so it's just like pitch black bottom of the ocean. Who decided that, let's do hyper-realistic? They wanted to do like an actual live action. Make us
God damn, I love the taste of victory. Don't tell Sierra.
I can get why, with like the aspect of like, you're not gonna be able to tame like most fucking lions.
No, I'm kidding. It just points out the lunacy of trying to make such a thing.
Yeah. So where are you going with this, Lucas?
Really, I mean, you really think How to Train Your Dragon is gonna be worse than Minecraft? I feel like
I think from a critical standpoint for both the actual critics and the fans. I think the
have to
fans
see.
are what's really going to boost the Minecraft movie. Where I feel like How to Train Your Dragon
Yeah.
is just going to get like slashed down the middle.
Minecraft is gonna be a worse version of Sonic. That's sort of the impression I have. I'm actually gonna go with Jurassic World Rebirth. Nobody cares about the Jurassic World franchise. It's been dead for years. Only the first one really made a
Yeah.
splash. Who's asking? Is this the fourth one? I feel like this has got to be the
Yeah,
fourth
this is
one.
the fourth one.
This is insane. There's more Jurassic World movies than Jurassic Park movies. So
Which
I
is
gotta,
insane.
I gotta go with this one. Nobody cares about Jurassic World. CGI dinosaurs don't have the weight they used to, and there's no story to support it. So
Yeah, I can absolutely agree with it there. So then you get this last pick for what do you think is going to be the best at the box office?
well, don't you go twice because I went first?
Oh my god, yeah, you're so right. Wow, look at me screwing shit up.
No, you're good. There are two right
What?
answers for this one. There are two very right answers. Can't do Happy Gilmore 2. That's going on Netflix. I just want to save you the embarrassment.
Yeah, yeah. And honestly, shout out to Happy Gilmore too. I want to see how it is compared to the original. It's probably not going to be as good, but
Yeah.
I still have faith in Adam Sandler. For what movie's gonna do the best at the box office? Like, I feel like it's got to be the Minecraft movie, right?
Ooh, is that your pick? Are you doing that? I'll let you like pick another one because it's not going to be Minecraft.
You really don't think it's gonna be Minecraft?
What was in competition with Endgame for the highest grossing film of all time?
Who's in
Back in the
competition
day.
with God?
Remember, Endgame dethroned
Uh-uh.
it. And there's a sequel to it on here.
There's a sequel to what? Tron?
No, Avatar. Avatar is like the highest grossing
Oh my
film.
god! All right, listen. When I read Avatar, I was thinking like
I know.
bald kid Avatar.
No.
Not that movie.
Luckily, M. Night Shyamalan's not coming back, so we're in good shape.
Ooh.
Domination.
No. I'm still taking the
Objective capture
Minecraft.
underway.
Capture
I
the
still have
objective.
Minecraft
Taking
is
B.
just too big of a product, especially to a lot of the kids going to see the movie. I feel like that's just gonna blow it out of the box office, at least for the first few weeks. I feel like
Losing
word on
Target
Avatar,
removed.
I think that movie will do better over its course of time. I just feel like the opening
Losing
weekend
Bravo.
were
Toss incendies.
How are you doing? Open weekend only or overall?
Eyes shot charge.
yeah, we're doing overall. I'm just kind of looking at it like that.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Losing
You
B.
do have a point. The more you're talking, the more I am thinking. Just because Avatar's super like high grossing, secretly high grossing, doesn't mean this one's gonna be.
Tango front.
Avatar doesn't have kids.
Losing
Like
Bravo.
Minecraft does. Like people eat up kids. Gross like $1 billion.
Exactly.
Losing
Do I
B.
pick Mission Impossible?
Sending Semtex.
Those are the two like safe bets.
Losing Bravo.
Yes.
ain't going
Minecraft
nowhere.
movie. I gotta go for the narrative. I gotta go with Avatar, even though I have more faith in it. I feel like Avatar is. I want to challenge it. I want to see like who's right in this.
Taking Bravo underway.
Yeah. We will find out.
Initiating objective control.
April 4th.
Yeah.
Bravo
That's
is
like
ours.
end of the year. We'll be doing it.
All right.
So today we're
Enemies
talking
grenade.
about Denise, Belen,
Losing B.
no, Dune. He made a movie in 2010 called Incendies. The plot is basically about a set of twins who try to, I guess, use their
Losing
mother,
Bravo.
her last wishes, she passed away, by trying to find her long-lost kid. She reveals to them that they have a brother and that their father is alive, and they have to go over to. I know it's an Arabic country,
Losing
but
B.
they have to travel over to the Middle East to find out.
Where's Palestine, Lucas?
Palestine
Grenade incoming.
I remember specifically, I believe
We're
that they
losing
were in,
Alpha.
some kind of like mail building somewhere through the movie. And I remember reading the word Palestine on America.
Yeah, they do go down to Palestine. It says that, according to Wikipedia, it says that it's in, which is like could be that is definitely a part, but there's also like it could be
Losing
in Yemen,
B.
it could be in
Yeah,
Lebanon.
we could be in. So my takeaway from this movie, at least in the beginning, so we start off with Simon going to
Losing Bravo.
bill collector, like a lawyer.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
The lawyer's office.
UAV in the
And she wants them to go on this quest to not only find their brother, but also his father. I believe they send the woman twin Jean, dad, we send the Simon boy actor brother. And we kind of go through this episodic period where we're kind of jumping back and forth.
Mission
between what's
timeline
happening
expired.
in the current day
RTV.
with Jean and Simon.
Requesting watchdog
Mother's origin story.
Archangel.
How she got to where she got
Archangel
to.
is
She
up.
was trapped and imprisoned for 15 years last week. That also dealt with someone being imprisoned for 15 years. Go figure.
It's a trend.
And after that, we obviously Lucas is definitely right. The woman's origin storyline is so
Charlie.
much more interesting. So much more things are happening. She starts by... Where does she start? That's what I'm kind of...
She's hooking up with a refugee named Wahab and her Christian Arab grandmother basically happens her life. But she becomes pregnant.
I do remember that.
She becomes
So then
pregnant.
after that, she is kind of going through this journey. She gets on this bus and she puts away this little cross like necklace. And then we see
Losing B.
a bunch of nationalists, I believe it is, kind
Losing
of
Bravo.
commandeer the bus. And then they begin to start pouring gasoline on the top, and she only gets out because she
Bravo
has
lost.
not an Arabian. I'm just gonna call
Controlling
it
Bravo.
sure.
They're Muslim militant, so
Taking Bravo underway.
Okay. Alright, so she is the only one
Securing
that
B.
lives out of that and the woman's daughter that
Bravo secure.
his daughter that she took was hers, but in reality it wasn't.
Losing Bravo.
And then we get to the point of her being stuck in this prison. My first takeaway from this prison scene,
Enemy shot shot.
really they actually had an area of her cell being
Losing
absolutely
B.
dirty. The makeup department knocked this out of the park.
absolutely. One crucial
Taking
plot
C.
detail is before she goes on the bus, she gives birth to a kid that she got with that refugee experience. And the grandmother forces her to send the kid off to an orphanage. Now, while Nawal is at school,
TACOM, I need eyes overhead. Visual.
in,
Using Archangel.
like a southern city, discovers that with the
Semtex
rise
incoming.
of tension with the region, the Muslim militants destroy the orphanage that was there. So
Losing
the reason
Bravo.
she goes on this
Yeah, and obviously, she's gonna be searching forever because he's more than likely
Losing
dead
B.
in this film. And
Also flashback.
her being held captive for 15 years. Trapped away in her cell, and she's been, getting raped. Just the whole 9 yards of being stuck in a forest. Not a great scenario at all. And then we get to the point of the reveal.
Losing
Where
Bravo.
we find out that the person that was in the prison cell
Flashbanging.
wasn't his brother that they were looking for.
Which is cool. I kind of figured that was the direction they were leaning in, considering that we already knew
Losing
that
B.
their brother was born.
Eyes on shot charge.
And so she gets pregnant. Well, who do you think's going to happen? So it's less of a twist and it's more dramatic.
We lost B.
Just waiting for the twins to get this reaction. in the B plot, because I guess it's the A plot. In the B plot, Gene's just going about trying to figure out like where her mother is, where she's from, all this information. There's a people, one of my favorite scenes was when she goes to this village and she's actually kicked out by the villagers because these guests at this
Controlling Bravo.
house that has a potential connection to her mother. When they reveal that when Jean reveals who her mother is, they kick her out just because they have all of these.
Securing B.
That's a kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all effectively ostracized from any movies just based off of her ability to be. I love that shot with the bus on fire and her just like.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's the best scene in the movie. Just hands down. That's
Taking B.
I would say probably
Controlling Bravo.
the twist that I wasn't too big a fan of, because there's two twists. The son
Taking Bravo underway.
was brought into like the Muslim militant armies,
Controlling Bravo.
and he becomes essentially just a fighter, a terrorist. And it turns out he's the one who named himself to Abu Turek, who, if you watch this film, you know that that is the guy who ends up raping Nawal while she was in prison. So she gets raped by her own son. This is 2 films in a row now. We're doing 15 years in prison for incest. I don't know how I really feel about that development. I know, right? It should be on our Christmas. What did you think about it?
What did I think about this book? I mean, like, I was kind of expecting it once I saw him get both notes.
Yeah.
Which is something that, like, kind of, it threw me for a loop at first. I was like, wow.
Hold the line,
We're really
Vincent.
doing this.
No,
We're
absolutely.
really doing this right now. Because in my personal opinion, I thought we were going to go find, like, the actual dude of the ring. But I'm assuming he's
Taking
lost
Bravo
out
underway.
now somewhere in a desert rotting in a corpse.
No, that's the same guy.
That's the same dude.
Yeah, like because
I thought it was simply just he renamed himself to that dude's name that he also got the letter that was meant for the father.
see, that's the issue I have, because the whole belief that this
Using A.
plot element actually happened, you have to believe that. It's a little bit of a stretch, if you ask me.
We're losing Alpha.
Yeah, this does seem a little like,
You were already dead. That's real.
pieced together
Good
instead of
job.
just telling us.
Especially considering that he lives in the same town. You're telling me that Abu Turek lives in the same town as Jean and I understand the whole reason why Nawal died. Her rapist, son/rapist. I sound ridiculous just saying it. Was at the swimming pool where her daughter, who's also his brother. I mean, I'm getting lost now, but they're all related to each other. You're telling me that he was at the pool? You're telling me there was no way these characters could have met up otherwise? Like, what is this?
Yeah, this shit is fucking confusing. I mean, that does kind of make for a good, like watching perspective interaction, because it's making us try to figure it out.
Yeah.
But it's just a little too sloppy for that to be the case.
I don't have any reason to really revisit this because
Neither do I.
like, it's fun to watch. Well, fun's a stretch. It's engaging to watch when you first watch it because you want to know what happens. But because this whole film is reliant on this one character who we never even really see, by the way, this whole thing is a lot like Coming to America, where it's a character revisiting the past. At least this time, though, unlike Coming to America, Gene and Simon are actually doing stuff instead of just standing around and watching. They're like trying to uncover clues. I just don't see any reason to want to watch this movie again because I felt no connection to it. I felt like the acting was fantastic. The acting's great. It's the best part of the film, I would argue. And like some of the scenes are
the cinematography.
yeah, some of the scenes are
say.
cool. Cinematography's good. Production design's good. But from a storytelling perspective, I mean, it's not
It
really.
just kind of falls on itself. Yeah.
It's not the film's fault because this is based off of a play. This isn't written. This wasn't written by the director. Well, it is, but it's like the story wasn't written by him. So he did the best he could do. He and Valerie Beaugrand-Champagne, definitely mispronouncing it. Those two did the best they could do with this adaptation, but still, there's a fundamental. You have to believe.
Hardpoint is secure.
Or any time in the near future. So, on that note,
Hostiles have the
Lucas,
hardpoint.
It's hard to say because it's well made, but the story itself is. It's all right. Yeah, I'm thinking as well. I feel like I can't put it lower because it's not a bad story,
lockdown.
except for that one detail that we were talking about. But it's not.
Enemy
really
UAV inbound. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
looking at the list.
Hardpoint is
We
secure.
have Once Upon a Time.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Kiryu,
Hardpoint active.
Incendies at the bottom of the list. I feel like we could put this above Kiryu.
yeah, I'm fine with that. If I had to pick between this or apartment, I'll take the apartment.
Oh my god, at least the apartment has charm. Like, there's something fun
Yeah,
about
yeah,
watching the apartment.
and there's some comedy along the way.
Like,
This is just 2 hours of a journey.
that's not even that, like, it's not even the most original. Like we said, there was a movie that literally did this twist last week, which is
Hostile in your AO.
such a more
Absolutely, I completely agree. Plug old boy in the chat.
Absolutely. Plug old boy in the chat. Chat, can we get an old boy? Yeah, old boy. But yeah, that definitely didn't help that I saw that movie.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
So,
Enemy
next
CUAV
week we will be
inbound.
reviewing the iconic
Hardpoint
1997
located.
film Good Will Hunting.
Enemy UAV inbound.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we're going there.
Hell yeah.
So, yep.
Hardpoint is active.
Good one.
Oh, the old boy slander. All the old boy fans are going to be coming at your throat.
But these movies are
Hostile
iconic.
UAV established overhead.
Yes. And then we got to go. I'm so excited to see your reaction to Requiem for a Dream.
Next
That
call,
movie,
laser
that
hardpoint
movie's
inbound.
but we'll get
that was
to
it.
I saw back in December. It's got
Enemy
Jared
UAV
Jared
inbound.
Leto, drugs and nudity. Like, what better way to spend your night? What better way
Next call, enemy watchdog
But we
Kilo
have to get through
inbound.
Good Will.
To anyone watching, and to anyone
Watchdog
listening,
Hilo in my sights.
have a good night and peace out.
Eyes on enemy line.
Hardpoint.